Greetings from here and from beyond the heavens cross. I am Merlin. Welcome, dear friends, to the times of the extremes, to the times of the apocalypse, to the times of a new reality. First of all, I invite you to relax. I know that there are so many tensions in your lives right now. A huge change has place, and this is natural. Take a good deep breath and relax. You are not guilty. You are not in a true danger. All of these tensions are here because the nature of the reality itself has changed. In some of the previous sessions, we told to you that the time there is no more. The old time of the planet Earth is not present today, and the entire assembly of the planet is related right now with the cosmic time. And the cosmic time has only the present moment. For this reason, so many changes have place. There are changes and extremes in the weather. There are extremes in your emotional and practical life. There are changes in the architecture of the mass consciousness, in the economical field, in the emotional field, in the ancestral field. So many changes, and they come together because the absence of time, the events in place to have a clear succession, a clear series, one after another, how it was not so very long ago. They come together. Your minds are right now very disoriented, and it is natural. You try to achieve the old normality, the old harmony, and you realize that you cannot. So, dear friends, relax and feel that this is the present moment. You cannot go back. You cannot reiterate the old reality. You cannot bring back the old time of the earth. The old time of the earth kept somehow this planet separated from the cosmic space, kept here a gentle environment, another perception concerning harmony, and everything until now, it was inside of a timeline, gentle, at a low speed. Your minds were adapted to this time frame. And today is very difficult to figure out what's happened, how the reality, the physical reality, can become much supportable, much gentle. I'm here today to encourage you and like you to realize that your lives will never be the same. You are in a new reality, and this can be perceived at the mind level, at the emotional level, and at the physical level, like a reality of extremes. Imagine that if until now, between good moments and bad moments, it was a succession of events which prepared you to change the frequency from one to another. Today, this succession of events, the line of the time itself, is missing. There is no time, so there is no time to adapt. There is no time to change yourself from one expression of the reality to another. To pass from one thing to another happened suddenly, without any preparation. I know that you have the desire to continue to control your physical life and the reality which surrounds you. And dear friends, this is not anymore possible. Take a good deep breath and please realize that you can handle this new reality. At a very intimate level, the cosmic sparkle, the Christos seed inside of you, wake up, started to develop, started to gain control upon your human life. And this is the beginning of the Christos era. Maybe for many, the words Christos era appear like being something from the Bible, from the churches, from the religious. But there are not. It is about your true nature, your divine nature. And this true nature of you now started to be revealed to each and every one of you. The absence of time is like pushing, like moving everything at all the levels, and the final result, it will be the fact that you will become aware about your divinity, about your essence, about the core of you. These days, in the society, there is a tendency to interpret everything, every change, like a drama, like suffering, like problems. But take a good deep breath and realize that all of these changes are not true problems. These changes represent the step ahead in your evolution, in your awareness, in your relation with your energy, and in your consciousness. A reality formed from extremes. This is the new reality. Accept it. It is here because the Christos seed blossom, because the cosmic sparkle of your essence comes to life. This reality formed from extremes is not here because you are guilty, because you need to pay for some old sins. Indeed, there are a lot of layers of low energies on this planet, and together with the awakening of the Christos seed inside of you, this will be dissolved away. At a practical level, appear right now like being a reality formed for a lot of trash, formed by a lot of garbage, and this garbage is not yours. There are old layers of energy which is natural to be dissolved away. The light comes in and the garbage comes into light, and there is a lot. Sometimes this can be overwhelming, and for this reason it is very good, like you, to be very aware about what is yours and what is not. Not very long ago, we closed the Facebook groups of the Merlin's Ark, because in these days, to have relations one with others is like putting together all the garbages, and this is not in your advantage. This is not in the advantage of any being. These days, the authorities will try to solve the energetic issues of the society and of the planet using the old methods, using the old mechanism of the mind, using the artificial intelligence, the technology. It is natural, like humans, to try to solve every day the issues of the day. But it is very important to know what it is about, because otherwise it is like a never-ending story. The quantity of stress will be amplified. The damage upon your psychical level and emotional level, it will be amplified, and also upon the physical level. Take a good deep breath. It is not necessary to be like this. You need only to let go your old concepts upon reality. Please realize that the old way in which you perceive reality, and reality we can define here like being all your perceptions together. That old way will not be reiterated anymore. It is proper to not consider it a point of reference anymore. Your ship is now on the sea. You cannot come back to the shore. Now you are in other ways in which the energy move. There are waves, there are winds, there are animals of the sea, there are birds of the sea. You entered basically into a new reality. It is useless to try to apply here your knowingness from the shore. How it was generations ago, the values of the mankind, and as well to justify your state of wellness, trying to keep it in the old parameters. I can tell you here, nobody is in advantage. It doesn't matter if you are a rich man or a poor man, if you are a master or an ordinary human. In this new dynamic, when the extremes started to define the reality, where many events in place to be in a series, in place to be one after another, they come together. This creates a big tension. This is overwhelming. And it is not about, like you, dear human, to manage these tensions with your mind, or with your body, or with your culture, with your information or experience until now. It is about, like you, dear human, to give up and to let the divine inside you to take the control. Your divinity is much smarter than you can imagine. Your divinity create and will create in your lives new designs, will happen things, and for the mind, the things which will have place will be sometimes absurd, sometimes without any logic, but there is the wisdom of your divinity behind them. In this point, your chance to truly gain a state of wellness back is to accept what's happened. Don't fight with these changes, because you don't have tools to fight with these changes. The old things from the mind and your experience in the old time of the earth, these are not in your advantage. For sure, these changes affect also the animal kingdom, the vegetal kingdom, the magical kingdoms. But despite of all of this, you will become the Christos God embodied. It is a process. It is not an easy process. Maybe after 10 years, 20 years, when you will look back, you will be able to realize that all of this were for your good, were for your evolution, And it is proper to be so. Take a good deep breath. Listen to this music. There is harmony. Despite of the fact that around to you and in your lives appear to be chaos, this is only the interpretation of the old mind. What's happened is another type of harmony, composed from extremes, composed from potentials already created, which come together, and coming together they are not separated anymore like in the old time. Accept this. Give yourself permission to discover the new balance of your lives. The new balance is already here, but is not at the mind level, is not at the emotional level, is at your divine level. It is here. Your divinity can handle all of these changes. The human will continue to try to find solutions using the mind, the technology, and the spiritual experience. And the solutions are not there. The solutions are only in the present moment, and they are delivered by your essence, by your divinity. Please don't think too much. Do not try to find strategies, because are so limited. Something very special have place, and this is your rebirth. This is the process of becoming who you really are. It is not about the world. It is about you, and only you, dear friend. This process is so different from one entity to another. For sure, you can try to share, you can try to find comfort and communication with others. But pay attention to not charge yourself with the garbage of the others. There is a big quantity of garbage, and much of it is not from somebody especially. It is a common creation. At the end of experiencing a common reality is this big common garbage. It is not yours. Don't assume it. Do not let it to put you down. You deserve more. Look inside of you. Feel the gentleness and the love of the Christos seed which blossom. This is what's happened. But at the physical level, the life becomes again an adventure. You cannot use anymore patterns. You cannot repeat a day in a continuous mode. Pay attention. Every day is a new day. A day of new adventures. A day of new releasings. And a day of new aha moments. Many people need these words, and our request is share them as much as possible. It is the apocalypse, but the apocalypse don't mean destruction. The apocalypse means the coming back to who you really are. The second coming is the coming back to who you really are. And this is not theoretical. This happened in your lives right now. It is a new energy. It is a new reality. The old time is not anymore present. So, have trust. Have trust. Have faith that these things are not the judgments of God, are not here to punish you. This session will be also part from the innocence, from the awareness of your angelic innocence series, and as well from the faith series. Be sure you are the same innocent angel who came on this planet many lifetimes ago. Have trust in your core. Have trust in your innocence. You will adapt to these changes. You can also be glad that you, after so many time, you are out of the box. You are free again. And this freedom means adventure. This freedom means your capability to go from one extreme to another, but remaining balanced, remaining in a state of trust, in a state of inner peace. Dive deep inside of you. There is that point of balance. It is natural. It is yours. Become again friend with it. You are like a wanderer who finally finds the home, or the home find you. But this is so different, so different. Like human, you are never capable to imagine how this will be. Dear human, you are not guilty. You are not here to pay for old sins, but accept the new dynamic of the energy, which is because the home, your divine, comes to you. Have trust. Let your divinity to rule your lives. From the human point of view, these changes, these extremes will be present. So many people who have a job today, suddenly, in few days, they will be without a job. People who had good relations with their families until now, suddenly their families will become enemies. The relations between friends can have the same degree of changes. The old friends can become enemies. The relations between spouses, between husbands and wives, can also go from one extreme to another, to be the best lovers in one day and the best enemies in the next, and after another day to be again the best lovers. This is the new reality, a reality composed from extremes. Despite of the sensation of chaos, it is another level of harmony. Imagine that in the cosmic space there are very big differences in temperatures, maybe on the same planet. There are storms, cosmic storms. And right now, in your weather on Earth, appeared extremes. It is not about the global heating. It is about extremes. It is about passing suddenly from hot to cold. It is about hurricanes, tornadoes, extreme weather phenomena. Accept this. Accept this. The acceptance is the way to find the new balance. Don't fight with this. And remember that nothing will be the same anymore. If you will try to define harmony like in the past, like when the time was present, this will not be possible. Take a good deep breath. In this mist of changes, you will discover your core, your divine sparkle, the Christ inside, and you will surrender your human life to it. This is how will be. As soon as you are capable to understand what's happened, in your life will be less suffering, less expectations, less emotional struggle, and less mental imbalances. Look around you. It is natural, like everybody, to want, to communicate, to express himself or herself, to have right, to do good things, but in a honest way. This is not up to the human as it was, not so much. Give yourself time with yourself. The time in solitude is the way to become clear about what is yours and what it is not. It is the way to become aware about your life on earth. You are not only a little wheel in a big mechanism. You don't depend on others. Your life depends only on yourself. And your life basically can be simple, can be elegant, can be balanced. Don't try to find balance outside. In the society, in the mass consciousness, the degree of imbalances will grow. Do not try to search for support from the outside, because the outside, the society, it is formed from people like you. Everyone need time with himself, with herself, need time to reconsider the day-by-day life, need time to reconsider the relation with the energy, and need time to start to feel the core of the being. This cosmic sparkle, this Christos seed growing. This is so powerful. The human, the separated concepts of the human cannot handle the inner change. The inner change is so big as the outside change already is. You become the new you. You become the true you. Indeed, in a theater of extremes. Extremes in health, in finances, in weather, in human relations. But nothing is accidental. Everything has place, like you, to be the true you. The time of the theory is not anymore here. For sure, it helped. But the practice is acceptance. Accept what's happened. Realize that you can gain the capacity to be able to see the harmony despite of extremes, to find a new balance despite of the old concepts and belief systems. And this is natural, because this energy, the pure energy of your divine, penetrate all the old levels, penetrate the minds, the emotional playgrounds, the physical expressions. Have trust. Have trust and accept. You are not in danger and you are not guilty. It is how it is. These are the times of the apocalypse. These are the times when a new reality births, appear to be on the extremes, but the old series of events is broken. You can perceive only potentials in the present moment. Sometimes potential after potential in the same present moment. This can blow any mind. This can blow any human or artificial intelligence. Take a good deep breath. Feel for yourself what we said here. The new life, your new life, will be an adventure every day. You will not be able to say, today is an adventure from which I shall construct a life on the long term. It will not be like this. Today is an adventure. Tomorrow will be another adventure. After tomorrow, another adventure. Enjoy this. You are pioneers of a new era. You asked for this for so long. Now it is the time to accept the fact that what you requested arrived in your house, in your lives. You are not anymore alone. Your divinity is with you. Pay attention to this. Welcome in your divinity. blessings from our part. We shall come to you from time to time with messages. We know that it is not easy, but it is your rebirth into the true you. Greetings from here and from beyond the heavens cross. I am Merlin, your friend and companion at the beginning of the Christos era. May it be light. Thank you.